Hi, I'm Lisa Redburn. I'm a photographer, thrilled to be in the 8 Visions show. I chose to do triptychs for this show because it was an opportunity for me to weave my work together in new ways. The first triptych I ever made was a number of years ago. I had gotten captivated by a stream that had some very reflective scum on the top of it that had these exquisite reflections of the sky and trees. And I took so many images, I didn't know what to do with them. So I ended up making a triptych and discovered that it was richer, more intriguing, more lyrical than the individual image. I've since made a couple other triptychs, but they never sang in quite that way. For this show, I took a different approach. I went through my archives, finding images that I wanted to play with. It's a very intuitive and playful process for me. I choose an image and I look for friends or backup players or a percussion section, or maybe it's the lead singer that's missing. So I pick the one image and then I look for friends where the color, the form, the gesture, the feel might play off each other. And then I play. I move them around, I resize them, I crop them, I reject them. It's a very fluid process that's quite fun. I reject a lot, but when they start to harmonize, it gets really exciting. You know, maybe I won't change a lot to the images, but I might highlight a certain line or a part of one to go with another. The process to me, as I said, it's very exciting. It feels a lot like gardening, which was my first art form. I would fall in love with a plant in somebody else's garden, and then I'd try growing it, or I'd buy it, and I'd find a place for it, and find where would it want to integrate into my garden? How would it cross-pollinate, play off the others? And this process is very similar to that. Sometimes I look for colors or form. Obviously the circles here was part of the discussion, but it was more than that. It was also weaving together the warp and weft of my experience over time. Here I was on a little boat down on the water in the Okavango Delta in Africa, and here were leaves of a smoke bush that I had planted in my garden that I was looking at from two sides with light behind, and here the light was on it. So I call this one Both Sides Now. I decided when I named them to choose names of songs because they all do feel kind of lyrical to me. It's about that continuing conversation. And I'm just thrilled to be here in this show where the conversation will continue as my work interacts with that of the other artists in 8 Visions, and a new kind of cross-pollination will occur.